What's going on, guys? My name's Slimo, and welcome back to another video to Doki Literature Club, episode 2. Oh, I think something scary is supposed to happen today. I don't really know. Yep, we're on a poem, which means I think we're on our next day. But do these weird words. Milk. Cheeks. Doki. I think I'll only got 20 of these. Exists. Gone achievement. Oh, Yuri likes horror. Dream from Minecraft. Oh, looks like Yuri likes to dream. I think she's a dream stan. Who here likes chocolate? Oh, okay. Depression. Suicide. Oh no. Oh, okay, finally, we're on to the real game. Good. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Buff Slimo! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come to me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets a couple of contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted to excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would let you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Basano to let me borrow some money. That's don't get me involved in this like that, Sayuri. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling him a mischievous little stunt like that, suffering is fair enough for retribution. See so much big words. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You're right though. I did something bad. Now I have to accept the revolution. Trick. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you would have come if there weren't cupcakes. So if I hadn't tricked Natsuki into making them, come on, give me some credit on that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Clap. God. Ow. What was a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. And yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in her hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety, and Yuri and I laugh as well. He's just such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell that Natsuki glances around? Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you guys heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had to do something today. She's pretty popular after all. You didn't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Only the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys won't worry or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. They're strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You haven't heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'll also look forward to it. If that's so, in that case, I won't let you down, Buff Slimo. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd love the chance to share. Once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I miss anything? Did I? No, not really. I chose to leave Natsuki's mischief a scab. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished the entire cookie. I mean, cookies aren't that big, but if that cookie was that big, then okay, maybe. Okay. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me unexpectedly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Fart Girls out of my backpack. Natsuki takes it from my hands and then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyways, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended up when Minori and Alice found Monica. Natsuki voice resonates out from the closet. I peer inside. All Natsuki's books are aligned on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff and clean up a bit. And it's still there, I just organized it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. Besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? At Natsuki, there's a stall on the wall there in the closet. That's collapsible. That's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get it myself. Natsuki grabs a swollen wall and unfolds it. Do you think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you knew that. You know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little too wobbly because of its collapsively design. Careful. I know what you're doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingerprints reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the book, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Okay, yeah, the box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There, having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get bigger boxes than that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too convenient to fit in the closet. Natsuki pulls over the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs on the chair, then slowly balances on her feet. She refuses for my help. I take the seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. See, I can do it easily now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends it down and puts it on the shelf below. What? The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting there and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfart girl's box at easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Buslimo, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one. But I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second, hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my Natsuki's legs shake. I'm just Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box, you perv. You set me up. Go away, get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki, chaos. The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topple off her hands. The books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books leap in my face. Natsuki tries to shove herself with her own arms, and her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh, my chest and right arm seriously felt the impact. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. Good, she presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that's not the floor beneath her. Gross, gag. I fist pound into my chest. Natsuki then holds her to her feet. What are you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly appears in. Monica, see what happens when you put manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. And one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member here is a total pervert, so I hope you're happy. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica suddenly says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, my. I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large there's a cease among the pages that she desperately tries to smooth out, and it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, and throws it on the floor. Instead of continuing alone, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeals. I see tears in her face. I'll help you get the creases out, okay? It's partially my fault. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's just so hard. I just want to go to the club and... Natsuki fell silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, I'll help you clean this up, and I'll move the rest of the manga for you. I'll pick up volume 2 of the Parfart Girls. Well, set this one aside. Just help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect that at all. Well, I'm just trying to treat you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and sniffles another slop. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least thing I can do. Next couple minutes are silent between us, so I begin gathering the scattered books, and I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get to school and quickly finish moving the rest of the books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. How about the stool? Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set in her hand. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'll make you anyways. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about me... I clicked it too fast. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time. I opened the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improved, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, can't read today. Repeated jokes, and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I realize Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share our poems again. Guess I'll be holding out onto this one for a while. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Yeah, told you. Yeah. I turned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. A little time. Whose poem should I read first? Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's really good. Okay, there I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen after. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes, like he just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Buff Slimo, did you do something to Natsuki? I saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No, I told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica looks at the phone lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it in her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? Not surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Buff Slime? I'm cheating. What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyways, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey, Natsuki snatches up the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us have noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Buff Slime wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share this with everyone, right? Natsuki's face freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Buff Slime was on sharing the poem with everyone. It's not like everyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to it. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Oh, never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you my phone, but that's not really fair to say Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Simon was right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my phone. It's not like she's gonna like it anyway. She's not gonna like it though. Anyways, read my phone now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what? I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simple analogs. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who agree that the subject of this poem is ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. And anyone has a weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people found out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right, but at least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my poem with you, so can you consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. Okay, let's look at Sayori's. Oh, I like this one, Simon. It has some nice feelings in it. Someone texting me. Hey, give me a second. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not really helpful, you know. Well, I'm just figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things. Then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. Why don't you even at least try giving it some thoughts? You wanted to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, sire. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud over your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug and make a little happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Slimo. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my skull like that kind of lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf for all the other bottles. With all the other bottles. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle has a star, like to make a amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write that? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. And anyways, I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. A little dark. Sorry's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it kinda hard to me to be prismatic. And let's read Yuri's poem about more horror again. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Buslimo. But were you inspired by Natsuki's poem or Suri's perhaps? Well, I guess you can say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I read them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need people. I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri, I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried doing something in your style, I would probably do terrible. I would probably do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyways, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see in here. That's why one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind is a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is it in the poem you wrote today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the whatever that word is, of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as I hate cursive. An ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon. And urge? The moon, man, I hate cursive. I have to read all this. There. I was a little more daring. I think that's daring. With this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and convey emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing them. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculous for a strange interest. She did? Yeah, she was talking about it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seems like that kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if you haven't learned to embrace my weirdness, I probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. And the last person is Monica. I get my Slimo. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad you two have been getting along as well. So, well, that's one way of putting it. Anyways, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. What are these words? Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms, speaking. Screeching, piercing, scene, caution, what are these words? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the heck? Load me? What the heck? What do you mean by load me? Feel more abstract than your last one. Haha, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's the kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on my paper. Choosing where and how to spread your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't asking the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or conversation with the reader. So put it in that way. Not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. The heck? Never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. What is this tip of? What is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. What the heck is going on? That made no sense. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned, so if anyone can come and sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival, sort of. We have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put anything together, anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That concerns me as well. I really don't. I really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for this event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Monica. Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry is putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, didn't you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shaking her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a few days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each of us get a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Don't you learn literature in a normal classroom? Do you need to join a club full of women? It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're on this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think that's too much to ask. I think Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. That the least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like that you didn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get over with it. For you. Thanks, Natsuki. What about Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else expected faces. So I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death for me. Oh my gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. Anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Like, huh? That was too sudden. Well, if you recite your poems in front of a club, if you can't recite your poem in front of a club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way to Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion between each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or simply a natural? I keep skipping too fast. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished her I missed it again. The four of us applaud. Monica takes her breath and smiles. That was good. That was so good, Monica. Thank you. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quickly goes over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Agnac. Anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her book. As her quibbling words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she and whatever that is, with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the fiery will Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to applaud. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. And not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught off guard. We must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the court. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Natsuki, Sayori hops out of her chair and sheepishly walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. Why do you guys do it so easily? Try not thinking of it like that. Try not thinking of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. She begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem aimlessly, tearfully like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If you were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it all new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I reach... Someone's calling me. Give me a second. Sorry. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Buff Slimo liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen your poems of yours. What sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just kind of embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to pick you a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Buff Slime though. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Buff Slime lower everyone's standards and a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get over with it. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, I finish. I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not that good as anyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. All right then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, the heck's that word? Gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. Well, she still has a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhyme and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, giving the poem light. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh, well. You at least prepare enough to recite a poem in front of other people? And doing it in front of people... other people will be easier. I put on whatever phrase I want for other people. Oh, it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. I was surprised, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you will have an idea of what it's like now. Nope. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll make pamphlets. So let me... I skipped again. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite then. Instead. That's fine too. This doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're all putting this much effort for the club. Makes me really happy. And yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out nicely so far, so I like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Monday's the big day every day, because you have to wake up for school and I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Looks like you two always go together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, but it's fine. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Well, I'll call with Sayori once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I'm thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's say that one day Natsuki asks you to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're putting me on the spot here. Oh no. We don't know where Natsuki lives. She can live like on the far side of the city. You really think I would diss you for Natsuki? But she's cute and fun to be around. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, You really seem to like going home together. I don't want to ruin it for you. You're so silly with Slimo. You love me so much sometimes. I think he would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Alright, I made up my mind. I can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating sometimes? That's never gonna happen. Conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Saturday to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy, so too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. It's poem time. Who likes candy? Okay. Who likes nibbles? What the heck? Who is cute? Who is cute? Who likes milk? Who likes banana? No. Who's silly? Oh yeah, sorry. Who likes poof? Like, who likes romance? Okay. Who is bouncy? Like, who likes bop? Who likes pink? Who loves clouds? Who likes cheeks? Who likes happiness? Who likes anime? Who likes to party? Who is lazy? Who likes Hawaii? Who likes skirt? Don't they all wear skirts? Who likes fluffy animals? Who likes lipstick? Oh man. Oh, the last one here again. Oh wait, this is where we leave off. Okay, so I'll see you guys next episode of Doki Doki Part